Life can be a roller coaster ride of ups and downs, twists and turns, and sometimes downright harsh truths that we'd rather sweep under the rug. But hey, not everyone opts for the cozy comfort of denial. Enter the Sigma females, the badass, no-nonsense women who stare life's hard realities square in the face without flinching. Yep, they're the ones who don't just tiptoe around challenges. They strut right through them with a fierce determination that'll make you want to grab some popcorn and watch in awe. In a world where many choose to wear rose-colored glasses, Sigma females rock a pair of truth-tinted shades. They're not about to sugarcoat the bitter pills of life. Instead, they gulp them down with a steely resolve that's as admirable as it is eyebrow-raising. And guess what? They've got 7 harsh truths about life up their sleeves, ones that they not only acknowledge, but fully embrace. So, what are these truths, you ask? Well, you'll have to stick around to find out. Trust me, each one packs a punch and comes with its own dose of wisdom that'll have you nodding in agreement or scratching your head in contemplation. Whether you're a Sigma female yourself, or just intrigued by their unapologetic approach to life, this video promises to be a wild ride filled with eye-opening insights and maybe even a chuckle or two. But hey, before we dive into the nitty-gritty, do me a favor, hit that like button and smash that subscribe button like you're on a mission. Why? Because you don't want to miss out on being a part of the Queenly Quest community, where we're all about embracing life's truths Sigma style. So, grab your snacks, buckle up, and get ready to embark on a journey of self-discovery with the badass Sigma females leading the way. Trust me, it's going to be one heck of a ride. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Significance of appearance. Appearance does indeed hold significance. Appearance carries considerable weight in our society. One stark reality that Sigma females readily acknowledge is the profound impact appearances have on our lives. Despite the cliché notion that looks aren't everything, the truth is they often hold more sway than we care to admit. Research, backed by statistics and social analysis, consistently reveals that individuals deemed conventionally attractive tend to fare better in various aspects of life. They receive preferential treatment, command higher salaries, and encounter more opportunities than those who are deemed less attractive. Isn't merely about vanity or shallowness, it's a pragmatic recognition of how the world operates. Even Sigma females, renowned for their nonchalant attitude toward others' opinions, grasp the significance of first impressions and appearances. They understand that in many situations, how one is perceived can profoundly influence their trajectory toward success. This awareness isn't about blindly conforming to societal norms. Rather, it's about strategically navigating these norms to achieve personal objectives. Sigma females adopt a pragmatic approach, leveraging the power of appearances to advance their goals without sacrificing their individuality. It's a strategic maneuver that empowers them to ascend to remarkable heights while maintaining their authenticity. Number 2 on our list. Numerous friendships lack sincerity. Let's dive into a reality check that Sigma females often find themselves facing. Friendships ain't always what they're cracked up to be. Yep, you heard it right. Beneath the surface of those Insta-worthy group pics and hash squad goals lies a murky world of superficial connections and hidden agendas. Imagine this. You're chilling with your so-called friends, but deep down, you know it's all just surface-level stuff. They're there for the good times, sure, but when the going gets tough, they're nowhere to be found. Sound familiar? Yeah, it's a tale as old as time. People sticking around only as long as it benefits them or strokes their ego. But hold on to your hats, folks, because here's where it gets juicier. When Sigma females start climbing that ladder of success, the game changes. Suddenly those once cheering friends might not be so enthusiastic anymore. Oh no, now they're too busy whispering behind your back, green with envy at your achievements. Why the sudden switcheroo, you ask? Well, it's all down to human nature, my friend. When someone starts shining a little too bright, it's like a mirror reflecting back our own insecurities and unmet dreams. And let's face it, not everyone's ready to confront those demons head on, but fear not, because Sigma females are onto this game. They know that success can be a real eye-opener, separating the ride-or-die pals from the fair-weather friends. It's like a filter, sieving out the real supporters from the ones who are just there for the show. At the end of the day, it's not just about the wins. It's about sniffing out the true colors of those around you. Sigma females get that it can be a tough pill to swallow, but hey, it's all part of the journey. And besides, who needs fake friends when you've got a solid squad of real ones backing you up? So here's to unmasking the true nature of friendships, one success story at a time. Cheers to keeping it real, my friends. Number 3, on our list, inner solitude. Let's peel back the layers and dive deep into a truth that hits close to home for many of us, the fear of being alone. Yep, it's that nagging feeling that creeps up when you're chilling solo, binge-watching Netflix, and suddenly realize you haven't talked to another human in days. But fear not, my ladies, 'cause Sigma females are here to shed some light on this whole solitude shindig. Now hold on to your hats, 'cause we're about to get real deep here. You see, deep down in the depths of our souls, we've all got a teensy bit of a loner lurking. It's not just about being physically by yourself. It's about feeling a tad disconnected from the whole human circus. Think of it like this. Each of us is on our own wild adventure through life, with our own unique set of experiences, thoughts, and feelings. It's like our worldview is a fingerprint totally personal and impossible to replicate. But here's the deal. Acknowledging our solo status doesn't have to send us spiraling into a pit of loneliness. Nope, far from it, my friends. Instead, it's a reminder of just how darn special we all are. Sigma females, with their chill vibes and zen-like acceptance, totally get this. They know that while we can buddy up with others, swap stories, and lend a listening ear, at the end of the day, we're each the captain of our own ship. Sure, we can sail alongside our pals, share some laughs, and dish out hugs when needed. But when push comes to shove, it's our own 2 feet that gotta do the walking. And you know what? That's totally okay. In fact, it's pretty darn empowering when you think about it. So here's to embracing our solo journeys, marching to the beat of our own drum, and sailing the seas of life like the badass captains we are. Cheers to being the masters of our own destiny, Sigma style. Alrighty, folks. Before we dive into the good stuff, let's take a quick pause to encourage, yep, it's support time. First off, a big ol' shout out to all you awesome peeps tuning in right now. You rock! And hey, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, what are you waiting for? Join the squad and stay in the loop on all the epic adventures we've got lined up. And to all our ride or die subscribers out there, you know who you are. Massive props to you for sticking with us on this wild ride. Let's keep the good times rolling together, 'cause hey, life's too short for solo journeys. Cheers to all of you legends. Let's make some magic happen. Number 4, in our amiable list. People are often forgotten quickly. When individuals depart, they often fade from memory rather quickly. It's a thought that can be quite sobering, but Sigma females have a realistic understanding of this harsh truth. Once we're gone, we're often swiftly forgotten. Most people, consumed by their own daily battles and victories, don't have the mental bandwidth to perpetually remember those who have departed. Consider the famous figures in history, the brilliant inventors, profound thinkers, and influential leaders. Yes, we might remember their names, but how often do we truly ponder about them? Probably not as much as one would think. Sigma females grasp this facet of human nature. They comprehend that regardless of their achievements or how they change the world, their memory will likely blur with time, just like everyone else's. Yet, they don't descend into despair over this realization. For Sigma females, it's strangely liberating. They perceive life as a sort of cosmic joke, where every individual's journey inevitably leads to the same conclusion. This consciousness influences their way of living. Rather than pursuing immortality or fame, they concentrate on what genuinely matters to them. Detached from the desire for a lasting legacy or recognition, they choose to prioritize personal fulfillment and authenticity over short-lived fame. This mindset differentiates them, allowing them to live with a unique sense of freedom and purpose. Now to number 5. Many of society's major beliefs are often erroneous. Let's take a little trip down the rabbit hole of reality, shall we? Strap in, folks, because we're about to dive into some deep thoughts with our Sigma sisters leading the way. Now, picture this. Sigma females, those badass babes who see through society's smoke and mirrors like it's nobody's business, are no strangers to sniffing out some serious BS. Yep, they've got a knack for spotting the cracks in even the sturdiest of beliefs, and boy, do they have a point. Think back to history class, where we learned about folks who were dead set, convinced that the earth was as flat as a pancake, or that we were the center of the whole darn universe. Sound familiar? Well, turns out they were about as wrong as a squirrel trying to water ski. Science swooped in like a superhero and proved them wrong faster than you can say Eureka. But here's where it gets juicy. Sigma females aren't just sitting back and shaking their heads at our present-day beliefs. Oh no, they're peering into the crystal ball of the future, knowing darn well that what we think we know now could be old news by tomorrow. Talk about a reality check, am I right? But here's the thing, these Sigma queens aren't turning into cynical skeptics, oh no. They're lighting up their torches of open-mindedness, ready to embrace whatever curveballs the universe throws their way. They're like the Sherlock Holmes of the belief world, always questioning, always probing for the truth. While most folks are clinging to their beliefs like a kid clutching their favorite teddy bear, Sigma females are out here with their skeptic hats on, ready to poke holes in anything that doesn't quite add up. But hey, it's not about tearing everything down. It's about staying curious, staying hungry for knowledge, and always being ready to learn something new. So here's to the Sigma ladies, blazing a trail of open-mindedness through the thickets of dogma and disbelief. Keep on questioning, keep on seeking, and who knows? Maybe one day we'll all be thanking you for shaking things up and setting us on the path to truth. At number 6, continuous self-improvement. It's a significant reality check as Sigma females mature and start viewing the world through a more grown-up lens. As youngsters, it's quite common to deify adults as if they're some form of superhumans who have the answers to everything. They seem to saunter through life with all the enlightenment and wisdom one could ever require. However, as Sigma females transition into adulthood, they start deconstructing this idealized vision. They begin to identify the imperfections and the frequently random methods that adults, including their own parents, apply to life. Abruptly, it dawns on them, adults aren't these faultless gurus. They're just older versions of children, improvising as they progress. They err, take wild guesses in the dark, and sometimes end up just as bewildered as any person. This awareness humanizes those once unassailable role models. Sigma females start to notice the moments of turmoil, the decisions that seem absolutely irrational in retrospect, and the cracks in the facade of competence. But here's the key point. It's not about losing respect for these adults. It's about gaining a deeper comprehension of their humanity. It's about understanding that everyone, no matter how organized they appear, is really just figuring it out as they proceed. And that's a liberating and humbling truth to accept. Last on our list at number 7, talents holds no significance. For Sigma females, talent holds no significance. All right, buckle up, folks, because we're diving headfirst into some Sigma wisdom that's gonna blow your socks off. You ready? Good, because here's the scoop. Talent ain't all it's cracked up to be. Yep, you heard me right. While the world might put talent on a pedestal, our Sigma ladies know that there's way more to success than just being born with a knack for something. Sure, having talent is like having a fancy sports car. It gets you off to a speedy start. But here's the kicker. If you don't have the guts to push yourself to the limit, to keep honing your skills day in and day out, that talent's about as useful as a chocolate teapot. Just ask the big shots in any industry they didn't get to the top by coasting on their natural abilities. Oh no, they rolled up their sleeves and dove headfirst into the grind, putting in the hard yards while everyone else was kicking back with a Netflix marathon. But here's where it gets interesting. Sigma females aren't just sitting back and waiting for success to fall into their laps. Oh no, they're out there grinding, pushing themselves to new heights and coming up with fresh ideas that'll knock your socks off. They know that true success isn't about resting on your laurels. It's about getting your hands dirty and outworking the competition. So when they're chasing their dreams and passions, Sigma females aren't just relying on their natural talents. Nah, they're flexing their self-control and resilience muscles. knowing that those are the real secret weapons when it comes to making it big in the long run. It's like they've got a secret recipe for success, and guess what? They're not afraid to share it with the world. So here's to our Sigma ladies. May they keep on grinding, keep on hustling, and keep on showing us all what it means to be true champions. In conclusion, as we bid adieu to this whirlwind of wisdom and wit, let's raise a glass to the Sigma females who are blazing trails, challenging norms, and showing us all what it means to navigate life with grace, resilience, and a healthy dose of humor. From shedding light on the illusions of talent to unraveling the complexities of friendships, these fierce warriors are teaching us that true success lies not just in what we're born with, but in how we choose to wield our talents and face life's challenges head-on. So here's to embracing our individual journeys, staying curious and never being afraid to question the status quo. Whether you're a Sigma sister yourself or just feeling inspired by their fearless approach to life, remember, the world is your oyster, and with a dash of Sigma flair, there's no limit to what you can achieve. So go forth, my friends, with heads held high and hearts full of possibility. And remember, as long as there's a Sigma spirit burning bright within you, there's nothing you can't conquer. Here's to the journey ahead. May it be filled with adventure, growth, and plenty of laughs along the way. Cheers. We at Queenly Quest want to appreciate you guys for being a part of our community. Your support is everything to us. Remember to spread the love by giving that like button a tap, sharing our wholesome content, and hitting that subscribe button to stay in the loop. Your participation helps us expand and connect with even more awesome and interesting peeps like yourself. Stay safe out there, Queens. And thank you once again for tuning in. See you at our next one, and bye for now. God bless.